She stood in the rain, mascara running down her cheeks, trembling fingers clutching the edge of her coat. The entire church had fallen silent, stunned, confused. Behind her, guests whispered in shock. Before her stood the man she was supposed to marry, cold, proud, and silent. But her eyes weren't on him anymore. They searched the back of the aisle, until they found the man she truly loved, dressed in simple clothes, heartbroken, but there. She stepped forward, tears pouring, and took his hand. "Yours," she whispered, "or no one. If you believe in true love, second chances, and the strength of the heart over pride, then watch this story till the end, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Kindness Stories for more heart-touching tales." Madeline Harper was born into a world of silk sheets, rooftop lunches, and private drivers. Her father, Richard Harper, owned half the luxury real estate in New York, and her mother, Ellen, made sure Madeline had everything a girl could dream of. From designer shoes to elite dance academies, Madeline was groomed to marry wealth, power, and status. But no one saw what Madeline truly wanted. Because somewhere beneath the diamonds and decorum, was a girl with a soft heart, a love for old books, handwritten notes, and dreams of building a life that felt real. And when she met Luke Bennett, a carpenter's apprentice who volunteered at the community shelter, her world tilted. He wasn't rich. He wasn't famous. But he made her laugh until her stomach hurt. He held doors open. He remembered her favorite coffee order. And most importantly, he saw her, not her last name. Their love bloomed in shadows. Hidden coffee shop dates. Long walks by the Hudson. Quiet moments at the library where she'd read poetry and he'd listen like every word was a treasure. But reality always has a way of knocking. Her parents found out. And they weren't just disappointed, they were furious. "You'll ruin our name for a woodshop boy," her mother hissed. Her father slammed his glass on the table. "Either he goes, or you do. And don't come back." Madeline's heart cracked. Luke had offered to walk away to protect her. "I'll never be the reason you lose your family," he had said. But Madeline couldn't breathe in a world without him. They tried. 4 months. In secret. But the walls closed in. She started receiving anonymous threats, fake letters claiming Luke was cheating, people following her on the street. One night, someone slashed Luke's tires. It was clear, the Harpers were making life impossible. And then came Charles Monroe. He was everything her parents wanted. Heir to a tech empire. Ivy League educated. Handsome and cold like polished ice. He charmed her parents, courted Madeline, and made one thing clear. "This is a merger," he whispered one night, "not a marriage. You be the face, I'll handle the business. We'll both get what we want." Madeline felt trapped. Like a bird in a cage carved from gold. When Luke heard she was engaged, he didn't fight it. He disappeared. Vanished from the city. No calls. No letters. And Madeline? She died a little more each day. The wedding day arrived like a funeral. Everyone smiled. Madeline wore white, but her heart was in ashes. As she walked down the aisle, every step felt like a betrayal to her soul. Then it happened. Just before the vows, as the priest cleared his throat, the doors of the church creaked open. Every head turned. And there he was, Luke. In worn jeans and a clean, buttoned shirt. His hands rough, his face pale, eyes wide. He hadn't come to stop the wedding. He just needed to see her one last time. But Madeline saw him, and the world stopped. Tears streamed down her face. She turned to Charles. "I'm sorry," she whispered. Charles narrowed his eyes. "You dare?" But she didn't answer. She turned, ran down the aisle, and stood before Luke. People gasped. "I know I may lose everything," she said softly, but if I can't have love, then what's left? She reached for his hand, trembling, eyes glistening. Yours, she whispered, or no one. They left the city that night. No money. No family support. Just the two of them and a beat-up car. Madeline learned to live simply. She worked at a bookstore. Luke started a furniture business. They laughed over cheap takeout, cried in each other's arms during hard days, and slowly, built a life. It wasn't perfect. But it was theirs. Years later, Luke opened his own workshop. Madeline started a literacy center for underprivileged kids. And when her parents tried to reach out, she forgave, but never went back. She didn't need the marble floors or chandeliers. She had love. And that was enough. Love isn't always grand entrances or fairy tales. Sometimes, it's standing in the rain, heartbroken, choosing the harder path because it's right. Madeline chose love. And in doing so, she found her true self. So, if this story touched your heart, show us some love too. Like this video, subscribe to Kindness Stories, and remember, sometimes, choosing with your heart may cost everything, but it gives you even more.